What is up, guys? Let's start off with a yawn. Are you kidding me? So what is up? It is your boy, Brenton Diggs here, and we got two massive news coming out. We got Jerry Shywood, and his contract extension with the Jets, and then we have Devontae Adams going to the Las Vegas, or not the Las Vegas Raiders, to the Los Angeles Rams. So another loss team. Get it? Okay, never mind. I guess he went to a Los Angeles team after all, just not the one that we thought. But anyway, not said, like and subscribe on the road to 500 subscribers. Let's just get into the video. So, Jerry Shywood, I'm going to start with him. I think this is a pretty decent signing for the Jets. Like, honestly, the Jets are in such a weird place right now. It's like they have so much talent, but yet they don't have a quarterback. They don't have uh I don't know. It's just so weird. Like we could all guarantee they don't have a quarterback, but what we can't guarantee is literally this team being good because like it's so weird. Like if they added a quarterback in there, I don't know how this team would be, and I think everybody can agree with that. So as long as they just keep their team together, who knows? Maybe they might be good. Maybe they might suck. I don't know. So yeah. Decent player. I think this is a decent signing as well. Stuff like that. Also, there was actually another signing that I want to talk about, which I'll talk about that a little bit later as well, which is the Urgent Jones signing. I did not talk about that yet. That's surprising. Anyway, now let's talk about the Devontae Adams signing, which is very, very interesting because I wasn't expecting him to get signed this quickly. Matter of fact, I wasn't even expecting him to get signed this month. I was expecting him to get signed until like June because then Aaron Rodgers could get cut and stuff like that. But it is interesting that this team is signing Devontae. So the Rams, I think this kind of just confirms at this point that they're not signing Cooper Kupp back. I don't see them signing Cooper Kupp back with this officially happening. So that means goodbye Cooper Kupp and hello Devontae Adams. Which honestly, no offense, but I think Devontae Adams is a little bit of the better player. But that's my opinion. But I think this is a very interesting signing. The other part that was interesting is I think he's getting paid like $23 million a year, which is like a 2-year worth $46 million, and I think 26 of it is guaranteed. So he's guaranteed to average $13 million per year, but that's about it in terms of the guaranteed money, which isn't that bad. But the $23 million as a whole that you have to pay isn't particularly that great. This could be far better for this team, but whatever. I do think this is an interesting signing as well, just because, you're not going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon. I'm sorry, it's not biased. This is kind of just facts. I feel like the Rams kind of have a lot of holes in the roster. I feel like the offensive line could use a lot of work. Their defense especially. I think their secondary can use a lot of work. Your front seven is doing really well with Kobe Turner, Javon Verse, but also you could use some linebackers, and you could definitely use some secondary help because I can't even name a single player on your secondary currently. That's not good. So, if you really want this team to vastly improve this season, you really, really should think about fixing your defense. And this isn't a defensive signing. This is a offensive signing, which was unexpected. I do have to give it B here, though, for the Rams. I think this is a good signing. I just don't feel like Devontae Adams, this is the right choice for him. Because guess what? I don't think you're going to win anything in the Rams. So, no. Then we got the Ernest Jones signing, which is the last one I want to talk about on this video. this was actually kind of surprising to see this happen this early. Yes, I expected him to come back into Seattle. That I did expect. What I didn't expect was it to be this early. I thought it was going to be during the free agency period. He was going to test the market and stuff like that. But instead, he decided to sign back. And what was surprising was how much money he was offering, which was a 3-year deal worth $33 million. Which I was like, really? Because I was kind of expecting more of a 3-year worth like 36, maybe 39, 42 million. That was what I was personally expecting. What I wasn't expecting was this money. So this is actually pretty cheap, I would say, for Ernest Jones, who's a great linebacker. I think got the Seahawks getting him because that would just have been another need onto a lot of this stuff. But it does confirm that this team is maybe just in a retooling rather than a rebuild. Which I can say that's kind of what we are right now. We're kind of retooling. This is not going to be we're going to win the Super Bowl year. This is going to be, okay, we're going to fix up this roster, and we're going to have 1 year that we're not going to do that great. And then next year, we're going to see what we need to do on the team respectively. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, I'm thinking, okay, we're not going to probably make it to the playoffs. I think we might be a playoff contending team. Like, I think we could be like a 7-10, 9-8 record team this year, but I don't think we're going to make it to the postseason, which is fine, Like, that's not what we particularly need at the moment. So, just to evaluate if Sam Darnold's the guy, because there's been rumors of him going to Seattle, which I do not know how I feel about that. But, I mean, hey, we worked with Geno Smith, and look how that turned out. So, who knows? Maybe he might be good in Seattle, too. Who knows? But, Ernest Jones, I was really happy that we ended up signing him back. Again, he was probably the top 3 best defensive player on this team. And I think he would be the 3rd outside of Devin Witherspoon and Leonard Williams. But I'd say he's a very great player who can honestly be 2nd as well, you could say. But the fact we're not paying him that much money and it's arbitrarily pretty decently cheap, I gotta say an A+. Good job, John Snyder. It's probably the only move I'm gonna like this offseason. Actually, I did like the Geno Smith trade, so there's 2. So, or Indy has succeeded my expectations. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was expecting John Snyder to have just a completely bad offseason. And surprisingly, we have had a arbitrarily decent and active offseason. Actually, also, Jaden Reed got signed too, actually. A 3-year deal with a $25 million. That was a good signing as well, so good job, Seattle, for making very good moves this offseason. I have been arbitrarily impressed so far. But anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy. Peace.